Hey guys, my name's James.
I'm Corwin.
And welcome to
This Movie's Gay.
This Movie's Gay.
I wanted to say it while you were ho-hoing.
We gotta get the
James is always ho-hoing.
jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. And I'm Bob Dylan now. Ask Bob Dylan a question in a 5-star review. On iTunes, of course, friends.
Who is she?
Bob Dylan?
Yeah.
What? Bob Dylan's a singer. Man, Corwin thinks he's the most hilarious on his day off.
So great.
Corwin, what? Gloria. It's a real song.
I refuse to believe it exists.
Gloria.
You're still getting the music wrong.
No, it's real. I'm singing it.
I know the song is real, but you're still getting something about it wrong. I'm fairly sure.
No, now it's
like
Gloria.
95% sure.
I may be the tempo slowed down from what you're used to hearing, but here's other versions.
I didn't listen at all.
It's a standard, as they say.
Did not listen to a thing.
I might be...
Thanks, Eric, for Ranger Command, for tweeting at us what the song was. Didn't listen to it.
I listened to make sure it was correct and, throw a tassel over my shoulder, and it's good.
I mean, we're still gonna... Nicole and I will still rag on you because you still mix words up and things, and it's fine.
Yeah, I mean...
But you're also talking to me who doesn't know music and trying to, have kudos that you know this song, and I don't. And I don't know music, James.
But I thought you would have at least known the standards.
The fuck does that mean?
It means...
There's standards in music?
Yeah.
What is this, Mozart? That's a standard for me.
Yeah, Mozart would also be a standard in classical music.
Okay, what is Gloria? What is standard in what?
Oh, no, so
I've never heard this song in my life.
No, okay, so here's what a standard is. It's the songs, you know, when you hear the Carpenters' Christmas or Mariah Carey's Christmas. These people, and it's always, or Barbara Streisand. When they're doing...
Are you just trying to think of things that I would know from a gay aspect?
I'm trying to think of people who I know have Christmas albums. So if you hear the songs that all of these people do, they're in the public domain and there's no copyright. Those are standards.
So Gloria. So you're saying that Mariah Carey sang Gloria?
No, I'm just saying Gloria
That's what
is
you're
a
trying
standard.
to say.
No, I'm saying it's covered a lot. It's
By
a standard.
Who?
Oh my
Never
Jesus,
heard it in my life,
man. Gloria.
And is it a standard if you tried to Google it before we left last time and you couldn't find it?
It's because I was Googling glorious because I thought it was glorious.
Really? I feel like every time you've sang that to me, it's always been Gloria.
Absolutely not. That's the one thing I said on Twitter. I said, yes, it was right. Granted,
What?
I got the lyrics wrong, but I get even lyrics wrong on my own rap musics.
Well, this is a wild ride, and I don't know where I am.
Oh, well, it's
I need
like
a
that.
map and a compass.
Rugrats, the movie song. Wild Ride. That's also a song.
An astrolabe?
What?
I need a lot of things to help me find directions,
What's an
James.
astrolabe?
Don't they use that for,
for the
ships?
stars? Oh, that's what. Okay.
Jeez.
Jesus, I think you mean Peezus, guys.
What?
Next, or this week, actually, when this is recorded, you got to check out the Mostly Speaking Sentai Pissmas special.
I wasn't in it, so...
And Nicole, of all people, is the one who came up with the idea before anyone's like, wow, James is so bonkers, it's crazy. No, Nicole is bonkers as well. This was in September.
I like that you threw Nicole under the bus like that.
No,
Jeez, James.
that's not me throwing her under the bus.
Everyone thinks I'm bonkers. Well, Nicole is also bonkers.
Well, no, because when, especially at Vivid, I would say things that Nicole would do, and they're like, James, you're lying. That's just you projecting yourself onto Nicole, even though I am Nicole, guys. I once tried to convince Nicole that I was a figment of her imagination, and she just made up a boyfriend, and it ruined her for a little bit. She's like, oh, James, please don't do this. This could be real.
Why is my instant reaction to that would to be to hit the other person and go, I think that was real.
Oh, nice.
prone to violence.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Yeah, speaking of, Corwin was saying, I'd hit people on cement because people were playing broom ball in this movie. And what is it?
So James was like, I want to watch Let It Snow. And I was like, okay, cool. Is it gay? And he's like, yeah, there's a main character is gay. So I'm like, okay, great. So we watched this, Let It Snow. It came out this year on Netflix. It's actually a pretty good movie.
The weather outside, it's frightful.
Oh my God.
That's a standard.
Santa Baby.
Santa baby, coming down your chimney tonight.
That's not how that song goes.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's Santa Baby, slip a sable under the tree for me.
There's a chimney part in it as well.
Yes.
Yeah, and he says coming down your chimney tonight. That means
no,
a cream
he doesn't
pie.
say coming down your chimney. She says, so come on down the chimney tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she's saying like, hey, put some seed in me.
No, she's saying hurry up home.
Yeah, Santa
and bring
baby.
me the good shit.
Yeah,
I want the
that
check.
dick.
I want the check. No, I want the money.
What? Santa
I want
gives
the Chevy.
money?
I want the checks. I want the apartment building.
Whoa.
Give me all the good things.
Wait, she's also talking about an apartment building, but apartment buildings don't have chimneys.
She's saying, give me the deed for an apartment complex and all those checks that come with it.
What?
Yeah.
Santa Baby is a weird song.
The only reason I know all of this stuff is because I'm practicing the song for
the 21st?
For the showcase. Yeah.
Is that the correct date as well?
I think so.
Yes. I had to look it up.
I need to know when I'm doing things. That would be... Yeah, it's Saturday.
Santa Baby.
Not this Saturday. The Saturday after that.
Is a standard tonight.
Oh my God.
But yes, let it snow, let it snow.
Yes, Let It Snow. It's basically one of those Christmas stories that is a bunch of random people meeting, getting together, and then a bunch of different storylines, and all of them sort of converge at the end. That's what Let It Snow is. It's a stereotypical
Pulp Fiction.
one of those. Pulp Fiction.
Memento.
What's that one Christmas story that has Alan Rickman and...
Hey guys, it's me, Alan Rickman.
And the dude that's like literally my age that looks like a child because of his face. He's got a very baby face. Famous baby face. He was
Die Hard?
No, he was in...
He's in that movie too.
Is he?
And it's a Christmas movie.
No, Alan Rickman is. No, I'm talking about the kid that was in Game of Thrones.
Oh, I've never seen it.
And he's the voice of Ferb in Phineas and Ferb. And he was also in Nanny McPhee.
Yeah, I just see Ferb, not a voice.
It's the guy that has the baby face. He was in About a Boy. He was the boy?
Yeah, again.
Oh my God.
I don't
James.
know this.
Well, anyway, it's just one of those. It's
like Valentine's Day.
like Valentine's Day, I guess. I don't know what that is.
Oh, what? You got to check it out. New Year's Day, Mother's Day.
Oh my God.
I know I said New Year's Day incorrectly.
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day, baby. But yes, fuck me, man. None of that's getting edited.
So it's just one of those. And
Thank you.
there is one of the major characters is a woman who loves women. Yeah, it was great. That's it.
This movie rocks, guys.
I wish it had more gay in it, but that's just me.
There's a movie, what's that? Booksmart? Have you seen that?
I have seen Booksmart, and we can watch it.
Yes, Nicole said we watched it a couple weeks ago, and she's like, "Oh man, you should have watched this for this movie's gay."
I mean, we will this year. We have a lot of movies to watch. So yes.
Speaking of,
I don't have much else to say about the plot.
Guys, remember when you hear the Christmas wolf out, remember to do a back. That's a Christmas tradition. The
James
Christmas
is trying
wolf.
to start Christmas traditions or a holiday tradition. You don't have to celebrate Christmas to do the Christmas wolf, James. Come on.
Yeah, also, you can call it a Hanukkah wolf. It's a wolf. He doesn't know. Or she.
Exactly.
You can dress up the wolf as ever you like, but please wear protection. It is a wild beast.
Or
Photoshop.
Okay.
Oh no, what were you gonna say?
There was nothing to say. Just absolutely nothing to say. So we watched this movie this week because we do have Christmas coming up, and that is what James and I both celebrate. But if you celebrate something different, Send us a suggestion to watch. We'll watch it.
Oh, and guess
We
what,
love
guys?
suggestions.
A Christmas special, a holiday special, as if you want to hear it. It's about everything, and it is also LGBT. I'll be doing that by myself on the 30th, Pee-wee's Christmas special.
And it's because James was like, I don't want to do anything. I want a week off. And I was like, from the last episode.
Then, since we'll have an episode out that day, we won't have to record another episode.
Oh.
We're going to skip the next
Nope,
week.
we're not skipping.
Guys. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're skipping
Yeah.
the 30th, or you're doing that. That is what. Those are the options. Skipping the 30th or doing that.
I'm the one who has the password to publish things. I'm the one who edits the audio. Corwin's just
Disappointed
shaking
face.
his head.
Yeah. Disappointed in you, James.
But Corwin, we got a lot to go through. There's, I think, 4 storylines. We have a storyline about 2 best friends who are clearly in love with each other. And then I guess we have like the waffle.
We got Duke. It's Duke and Tobin.
Tobin, yeah.
Clearly in love with each other.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it's Sabrina, and then a kid from The Descendants.
So yes, they're in
Disney
love
kid.
with each
They're
other.
in love with each other. And then they have a friend who is in college who is hunky. And then Tobin's best friend is Spider-Man's best friend. And then we've got Joan Cusack. And then we've got someone that looks like Mila Kunis. And then
You are doing this
Santa
as...
Clarita Diet Girl.
Yes, they're best friends. You
They're
are
best
doing
friends.
this like a child reading a book report. And then...
Good.
And
then we've got Janet from The Good Place.
Who was... No, you need to... You are leading
those
with
are-
Janet from The Good Place. She is a minor character
Those are all
much.
the things that I have. Those are all the people that I have who I recognize.
Janet from The Good Place is such a sexy lady robot.
Not a lady, not a robot.
There we go. I was waiting for him to say that.
Okay,
Seeing if he's a real fan.
we have a lot of people that I have seen in other things, and yeah, recognizable, and they're all doing this Christmas story together.
But Corwin...
Joan Cusack plays
Oh my
a
God.
lady who everyone calls crazy because she has a tinfoil suit on, basically.
Corwin...
And she drives a pickup truck in the snow.
Can I give a
helping all
synopsis
the people.
of this movie?
I already gave the synopsis.
No, you just said the characters.
I said before that it was one of those anthology
But I want to
movies
give
that
a
Oh my
one-sentence rundown so then we can
God.
start talking about the movie.
I'm talking about the movie right now.
Oh my God, let me please.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
The 2 that are in love with each other, they who are friends but they don't know it.
Too
Their
long.
story arc is that
Too long.
they have a car and they're going to a party of JP, and then dude gets jealous of
JP's
JP, and then
Friends party who are brothers who are
Yes.
twins, and they were supposed
Twins?
to be in jail, everyone thought, but they're not in jail and they're bullies. And they play this game on the ice where they're all running and use this little ball and
yeah,
this
it's
little stick.
handball.
It looks like a mop head that has the frilly bits gone, and they're beating the ball across the field. And then the twins just tackle the shit out of Tobin
Yeah.
every single chance they get
on solid
and
ice.
knock him out.
And I said, that is like concrete. You do not shove people like that. Just tip them up in the air so they do a half flip and then fall on cement. And then
I said, I do 100%.
no,
I
Corwin.
play to win.
It's not winning.
I'm winning.
Oh my God. You're winning at life though. So they
We're
end
winning.
up figuring out they're in love with each other on top of the Waffle Town.
But also JP
restaurant.
is like the beautiful character that he is, even though he's a minor character. He's beautiful
inside and out.
inside and out.
And then we have Waffle House Girl and
Santa Clarita Diet Girl and Mila Kunis.
they're best friends, but it's freaking Santa
They get in a
Clarita.
fight because
yes.
Santa Clarita is like, hey, yo, Mila Kunis, you... like, this guy doesn't care about you and you're just obsessed with him. Why can't we just like hang out and all that? And Mila Kunis is like, no, he's not liking my Instagram posts and I'm going to go find him.
And
so
then-
Santa Clarita goes to work and
No,
the guy's
you-
there at
oh.
work.
You passed over a very big deal in this. Mila Kunis says to Santa Clarita, you just don't understand what it's like to like be in a relationship. And it's like, it's harder for her to be in a relationship, Mila Kunis.
Yes, because she's gay.
Yes.
She's a lesbian.
And in small town Illinois.
And she's out, which we learn, and she's wonderful. But she's in love with this girl.
A dancer.
Who she spent a whole night talking with and all of that. And the dancer shows up at the Waffle Mart. Waffle Town. Then she completely dismisses her and sort of makes fun of her in front of her friends.
I didn't know.
And then is just so dismissive and
dismissive, I'll agree.
Diet goes and is like, you know, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand this. And then she goes to the bathroom where the girl is, Dancer Girl, and Dancer Girl just kisses her and then walks away. And James is like, oh, she tried to explain that, you know, she wasn't out. She shouldn't have kissed her first. She shouldn't have kissed her first.
She said, I haven't stopped thinking about you since we met. Then they kiss, and then a friend comes in.
And then she just brushes herself off and walks away. And then Santa Clarita Diet comes with this nice waffle that is in the shape of a round...
That's nerd shit.
...spheroid thing, and butterbeer, and is like, oh, here's this thing. And then... her friends, dancer friends, are like, isn't that childish? We didn't order that, blah, blah, blah. And then Dancer Girl's like, yeah, and completely dismisses her. And it's rude.
Okay. But what Corwin was also saying is like, she should have just not
She was
kissed.
being a dick.
She should have just immediately said, I've been thinking about you. I'm still not out.
She should have been like, hey, I apologize for my behavior before. And did we get a real apology from her? Not really. We sort of did at the end, but this is after an entire day of bullshit.
Corwin, you have to understand, these are teenagers.
I 100% understand.
They gotta smooch.
No.
Corwin, are you telling me?
Be honest.
Be smooching, guys. If we have any...
smooch a girl and then just act like a dick afterwards. That's a dick move.
If we have any seniors out there, seniors in high school, not senior citizens, you gotta be smooching. I understand your plight.
No.
I'm always trying to smooch Frank, and I'm always trying to smooch Nicole. So, yeah.
Yeah,
deal with
but you don't act like a dick to Nicole, because you know when you try to smooch, she's gonna punch you.
Sometimes I push Frank.
And then Frank's gonna scratch you.
No, he doesn't. He just goes,
well, stop smooching on him after pushing him. You're being a bully.
No, he pushes. There's good reason why I push him. No, because he's always...
James is a bully.
He somehow knows how to just jump right on my dick and my testicles. He jumps up on the couch.
It's because you always push him and then smooch him.
No, I push him because he's always in the way. And he would be dead without me. That is actually true. That's not hyperbole. They were going to put Frank down, and we said, we will take this gross bundle of grease ball, and then look at him now. He's thriving on you motherfuckers.
Okay, well, she was being rude. So that's my take on that. Don't be rude to someone that you are romantically interested in around your friends.
Doesn't Rihanna sing about the rude boys? Am I not correct?
I don't know.
I thought you were just like, yeah, James, your point?
What's your point, though?
I don't know, guys. Rude boys might be a term for something. I don't know what it means. Because I think also No Doubt talks about it. And Rocksteady.
I don't know. Don't be rude to someone you're romantically interested in around your friends. I know if even when you're in the closet, that's also a huge thing. But don't be rude to someone that's out just because you aren't.
Okay, this is what we should come up with. A polite gesture to let another gay person know that you are not out of the closet.
Just tell them.
No, but
she had a whole conversation and she lied.
Okay, yeah, but that's also teenage stuff.
Don't lie.
But if you're ever in this situation, what should people do?
Maybe you're not ready for a relationship if you are not honest.
Maybe like try to crack your knuckles, but like be like, nope. Couldn't go through with it. Because that's kind of like, ooh, I want to be out, but I can't.
No, James, stop.
That's
just nope.
Guys,
nope.
make it happen.
Nope.
It's like,
No.
Oh, no. I think about, I
No.
try to crack my knuckles. Joe from Hit It and Crit It, one of the first times they came over, just cracked his knuckles right into the mic. Not on purpose. And when I was editing it, it was so disgusting. Please don't do it, Corwin. I'll just stop the record. No, please don't do it. I don't want to stop the record. I enjoy hanging out with you.
No.
And then one time, Corey, there was cicadas for one of the deities, and so I had to like find cicada noises, and one of the noises that I put in, like it sounded like cicadas, but in headphones, it was the cicadas are like crawling on the windscreen, and it's disgusting. Speaking of disgusting things, so we're going into the other storyline, guys. We have this lady who is on a train. And then she bumps into this famous singer.
Oh my God.
And then I thought that person was going to be their mom. There's someone sitting next to her on the train, and she was funny. I think as a comedian.
James is
I don't know.
that's her mom. And
I thought it was her mom.
No, it's not
or
her
an
mom.
older sister. So
she is talking like a stranger.
the train stops, and I've been in this situation before with Nicole where it's like we're so close to the train stop that we could just go out. There's the highway right there, and someone could just pick us up on the highway, but it was freezing. And
you said this would be a 1-sentence synopsis, and you have gone many sentences.
But now I've also been going into notes.
So over the synopsis.
Then she hops out, but also singer boy is with him and with her. Jinx. Ooh, you can't talk now. It's my show. Hey guys, guess what? It's Kooky and Pee-wee's Playhouse. We're talking about that now. I'm kidding. Corwin, see, you can talk now. You've always been able to talk. I can't hold you. You are your own creature. From the Black Lagoon. I'm pointing at a model of the creature from the Black Lagoon. There's many around. I could have pointed in literally any direction over here. Would have been pointing at one. Corwin's just giving me the floor as if he worked at goddamn Hardwood Floor Factory. Giving it away practically. Their surplus deals are so good, guys. Oh, yeah.
James is spiraling because I'm not talking. Anyway.
Spiraling? I think you mean doing a great job. Oh, yeah. So she hops out, and then they go to this Waffle House town. And this singer who is a millionaire, I guess they're just like us, a.k.a. just like filth. Yeah, I'm talking about everyone else in the world. This is something that happens in all acting stuff. Do not make the acting decision to palm greasy food. He picks up bacon with his entire hand, one strip of bacon. Who eats like that? But then I start to think, on Good Mythical Morning, they will eat food and they just palm fries, and it's the most disgusting thing ever. Use your index and your goddamn thumb. Your thumb
James,
finger.
you're obsessed with something that doesn't matter.
It does matter to me, goddammit.
You're not the one palming the bacon.
But I'm having to see it.
He wants the bacon.
There are so many times when I have to close my eyes while watching Good Mythical Morning just because they are eating with their hands. Also, one time they were trying to lick a plate clean, and Rhett and Link. Rhett has this huge scruffy beard, and instead of like trying to lick the plate clean, it was some challenge they were doing. He started like scrubbing it away with his beard, and I was like, ugh. I think even Nicole looked away. I might be rubbing off on her way too much.
I mean, that's gross, but he just grabbed the bacon. It was not a big deal.
James started palming it.
He started furiously writing.
It's disgusting.
He was angrily writing as soon as that happened, and I'm like, James, you're ignoring everything else.
And then Corwin said, you better not be going off on a tangent. And then I write stars down by notes I need to get to. And I said 1 star, 2 star, 3 star.
All right. And the other storyline is Spider-Man's best friend, Ned. He is in this movie. He's friends with Tobin, but he wants to throw a Christmas party because his parents are going out of town. He has a DJ name, which I do not remember, and I did not write down.
DJ K Star Pow $.
Yeah, something like that. And he starts to like set up for the Christmas party, beer, lights, all these other things. And then his parents come back home, and he's like, what the hell? And they're like, snow, yeah? It stopped us from flying. And then he has to go to work. He gets called into work, and his boss, owner, supervisor, manager, I don't know. But he was great. That guy was beautiful.
So good. But
he said he's like, oh, the universe is against me. It sucks. And he's just like, No, the universe is one infinite hug. Just so great.
And he was a very good manager, but if
And he
anyone...
allowed the dude to throw the Christmas party there at the Waffle Town.
Yes, which makes me think, is he the owner of this Waffle Town or just the manager?
I mean, he's probably the owner since he was there and doing all the shit on Christmas Eve or whatever.
And I'm like... Is this a franchise? Is this
I don't think it's a franchise.
Okay, so then maybe he is. If anyone who worked on this movie or if that actor, let us know your story. What did you put into this character? Did you own the place or were you just a manager?
I love that character.
Me too.
He also had one of my moments with the famous singer came in and he recognized him, the manager did, and was just like, and the singer was like, I was hoping to get some breakfast. And he just hands him someone else's plate of food.
Such a good... Oh.
And at the end, the Ned, Spider-Man's best friend, I don't know what his name is in this movie, but he is like, what the fuck? He's here? And the manager dude's just like, oh yeah, he was here earlier. Just nonchalant. The universe is one infinite hug. Amazing. He also says something else about the universe, but I didn't get to write it down. So that's disappointing.
They were trying to get beer, and one of his other great lines is like, hey, I'm not allowed back at the liquor store.
I've tried to go into disguise, but he always knows that it's me.
Corwin, stop stealing my notes.
Because I have so few. I wrote like JP is lovely like 3 times. That man was lovely. He was such a good friend.
I know. We thought he was going to end up liking Tobin because
of the way he like talked about Tobin and helped him and stuff. So when they were playing that game on the ice where they were flipping over, JP kept coming and like helping him up, and he's like, "You're good, dude. You're good. I got you." And just super nice. A lovely human being.
Also, when he first found, like when we first are introduced to him, we think like Tobin's going to be kind of a douche or a dick, but he's like, hey, Tobin, right? And he's like, yeah, do we? And he's like, yeah, you sat behind me in physics or whatever. And he's like, gives him a hug. So a lot through the storyline, we were like, oh, I think Tobin's going to end up liking him or both.
Yeah, didn't happen. Disappointing.
It was wishful thinking.
But yeah, JP, lovely.
And I want to talk about, we see this ice
Tobin's
skating.
nipples bleed.
So throughout.
Many times.
It becomes like a badge of honor for him.
He tries to shave off the hair, single hair on his nipple.
Because it's it's an outlier.
And then gets caught by the Duke, Sabrina herself. And he cuts himself. And then, just bloody nipples.
It's
all
also
the time.
like... He would have really had to like stab that in there because it's like a buzzer. It's not like a...
It is not hard to cut yourself with those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm always shaving. That's the only thing I use to shave.
It is not hard.
You have to like really like jab it in.
It depends on the kind you have.
Oh.
But no, you don't have to jab it.
The buzzers I use, I mean, this is what I call... I rapidly move scissors open and shut, and that's what I buzz cut my hair with. Like, it's just, and then I'm done. Never cut myself once.
All right. So JP, lovely human being.
Oh, but I want to talk about them doing that hockey thing they're doing, and then they go sledding. I came to the realization...
JP doesn't go sledding. The famous singer...
I know.
Goes sledding.
There is sledding in here.
Yes, okay.
And then also just that one sad girl is just walking through. Mila Kunis is just walking. It's also not Mila Kunis.
It's not Mila Kunis. It's someone that looks very strikingly like Mila Kunis.
And also Chloe Grace Moretz, or however that's I always forget her last name.
I don't know who she is, but I think it's just Mila Kunis.
Wait, you don't know who Chloe Grace Moretz is?
Not off the top of my head. I cannot picture her.
Did you watch 30 Rock?
Yes.
Pup, the Cable Town.
No.
The guy who owns Cable Town. He's
Jack.
Super jolly. No, Jack is...
I don't know.
It's the teen...
It's Jack's nemesis?
Yes, Jack's nemesis, the teenage nemesis.
Yeah, I still don't.
She has been in nothing but great movies. It's insane.
Well, anyway, this girl looks like Mila Kunis. Because you said her with contacts and a wig. No, it's just Mila Kunis.
So, they go sledding. They do this ice hockey
Not Mila
thing.
Kunis, the famous dude.
I realize that also earlier, Nicole gets hangry. And my version of hanger is just being out in the cold. I completely shut down. I don't talk. Wow, if we did this
That's
podcast,
not your version of hanger.
No, but it's like I just don't want to be here. But like I just become a recluse. So I don't like doing things outside. And I believe any like fun activities or sports, these are in air quotes. If you can't see, I know you can't, but you can hear a smile. But can you hear an air quotes? Did you hear that one? We don't know. That's me being Corwin and I air quotes. They're chores. It's hockey. That's a fucking chore. That would be me. Why would I need ice skates to go from one side of the lake to the other side of the lake in wintertime to like get the like bundle of firewood I need?
James, so you're not going to go ice skating with me this Christmas?
Absolutely not. Also, I can't skate.
Okay.
Then sledding, yeah, that's called get on a freaking Huskies and they'll bring you to get medicine from another place. They're chores.
Okay, leave Balto out of this.
Then what are some other ones? Getting groceries in a winter storm. Yeah, that's called a chore, guys. I don't know of any. Oh, skiing, that's fast travel. In the winter.
Sometimes people get enjoyment out of doing things, James.
It's just so freaking cold, guys. Why?
Bundle up.
You're still cold. My extremities.
Bundle up.
I might have
Wear
hypertension or whatever
gloves.
that's called. Oh, no. Gloves make me colder than I have longer sleeves and I just put my hand in there and do that.
Something is medically wrong.
Yes, absolutely. Like I'll be in like long johns and then have 2 pairs of socks on, the nice boots on, and I'm still, it's like, why would anyone want to hang out in this?
Maybe you're sweating and then you're getting cold from the sweat.
No, I mean like even when I'm not in that much stuff, it's still cold. It's
Well,
not like a sweaty cold.
Something is medically wrong.
Oh, guys, donate to mlmpod.com/donate. Help me figure out what's wrong with me. I'm kidding. That's not where money goes
my
to.
God.
I'll die of an illness before any of that money doesn't go to recording equipment and funding other stuff we need for the show.
Okay, next time on This Movie's Gay, we're going to ice skating. Make James miserable.
What's up with someone calls off? Their car gets caught, and that's why
Janet. Dirty ass Janet.
Dirty ass Janet. I just want to know the backstory of dirty ass Janet. That's all they say. She called off, and they go, "Oh, dirty ass Janet."
Just imagine your nickname being dirty ass. Like someone is like, "Oh, they called off," and you're like, "Dirty ass." Old dirty ass over there called off. That's gross.
Also, what if her name's not Janet? Like they're just calling her dirty ass Janet for some weird reason.
They're like, she seems like a Janet.
Maybe she looks like Susan Sarandon in Rocky Horror Picture Show, but she's like even sultrier, more sensual. So she is like dirty ass Janet. Like a twerking Janet, you know, when she's singing like, I'm a creature of the night. I know she isn't singing that part, guys, but she's like twerking in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I'm just going to stop that right there.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, yeah, we have lovely JP. I'm just going to keep saying that. And then I think that's all our storylines, right? Is there another one? Joan Cusack is just driving around. She picks up Mila Kunis a lot because Mila Kunis is
a wreck.
She's having a rough day.
Holy shit. Tow trucks are also called wreckers. And then she's a wreck. Like she is actually like picking up this wreck of a human and bringing her where she needs to go to get fixed. I don't know if that was intentional on them, but that's a pretty good analyzing of this.
I don't know. That's implying that she's broken because she's not, cared about by a dude.
No, she's like a wreck, like emotionally. She's like, oh, I'm a wreck.
I feel like that's a stretch. But anyway, she gets the pig that her best friend wants, who is Santa Clarita Diet Girl. Love it.
Don't buy a pig or any animal for someone for Christmas.
She knows knew that she wanted one.
She knew that she wanted
She
one.
knew that she wanted one, James. Why are you trying to deny her the pig? She wants a micro pig for her Christmas present, and her best friend went and got it for her.
Is this how you used to talk, Corwin?
No, this is not how I used to talk. This is an exaggerated accent that you can use in whatever.
Nice.
I do know people that do talk like this, though.
Yes. Get them on the pod.
No,
They
I will
wouldn't wanna
not
be.
be doing that.
I got just a couple more notes, Corwin. Their acting felt very natural. Like it just
Most of the time. I didn't like that scene at the end where they're on the top of the Waffle House, Tobin and Sabrina Spellman, and they were talking about loving each other. That was just so... I didn't like it.
I've had those kind of conversations with people. Did not end as well as that, though.
It just felt not great. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was like, ugh, straight people. That's probably what happened.
I remember talking with Chelsea Bodick. She was my best friend in high school. I had a huge crush on her. We were best friends, and then she hands me a note, which I have read this note on a What the Hellmouth. I don't remember which episode. It was just like, yeah, James, I know I'm in love with you too, but I don't. But
my God,
I don't want to like ruin our relationship by like following through on these emotions. And I was like, well, what can you do? You know, that's fine. We had a lengthy conversation on the phone that night, and we just sadly had to agree to just be friends.
it's so funny when someone hands you like a. It's not funny. It's sad.
Oh, very
It's
sad.
So sad. But when someone hands you like a "oh, I love you" kind of thing, or does one of those, and you're just like, I'm gay. Thanks. Very awkward.
I remember opening it and reading it, and it's like, James, I need to tell you this, and it's something that I've always known, and I'm like, holy shit, it's happening. I've always loved you, and I'm like, oh yes, but I don't and I'm like, no.
I don't know. Every time I feel like that happened, any similar thing that happened to me in middle school or like high school or whatever, I always had that reaction from VP where she's just like, what the fuck? That was me.
Who's VP?
The TV show, Julie Louis.
Veep.
Veep. Veep.
Yeah, no one calls it VP.
I don't know what the
That's
fuck
also
the
not
name of the show
is.
On Veep. Yes. Where she's just like, what the fuck? That's me. James, if a famous person came up to you and asked for your sled, would you give it to him?
I believe
Would you let him borrow it?
You also translated it into something that I could understand is...
your scooter.
Yes.
If a famous person came up to you, James, and said, hey, can I borrow your scooter? Would you let him borrow it?
It would depend on two things.
If
One...
Dame Maggie Smith came up to you and was like, James, can I borrow your scooter?
Well,
that's not how she sounds.
I
but
would say, sorry, stranger, I don't know who you are.
You know who she is.
I don't think I would know this person.
You know her.
Yeah, but was she in Harry Potter?
Yes.
Was she
Professor McGonagall.
like the female Snape?
That is the worst way to describe her.
No, no. I mean, like
She's
you're
a
introduced,
female teacher. That's yes.
And in the book, you're introduced to like three people right away: Dumbledore, Snape, and then McGonagall.
Yes, she's
Okay.
McGonagall.
Yeah, female.
She
Snape.
is not female Snape.
She murdered
That is
Dumbledore, guys.
Dismissing McGonagall in
She
all of her
murdered him.
accolades. McGonagall is incredible and one of my favorite literary characters.
I was just like
And also
I
Dame
know
Maggie
nothing.
Smith is incredible. So
So I would say no.
You
no.
would say no to
No.
Dame Maggie Smith.
Yeah, I would say no. And then others, the one other thing is, yes, if I'm like, wow, I know this person and I enjoy them, I would need to know what they were doing.
What if, let's see.
Like, let's say Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell, if they came up to me and like Kristen Bell said, hey,
Dax Shepard being Kristen Bell's
husband, yes. And she said, hey, I see you with that scooter, and I was debating with my husband that I could do a tail whip. Can I try that? I would say absolutely, because then I know they're going to stay around me and I will get it back right away. And then also, like, if she fails, that's funny. Actually, it's not, because chances are if you fail a tail whip, it's hitting your shin and, oh, God, that'd be terrible. then if she does it, I'm like, holy shit, I just saw Kristen Bell own her husband in front of a stranger.
What if it was Billy on the street, Billy Eichner? He just came up and was like, James, can I borrow your scooter?
How does he know my name?
Because I've put him up to it, obviously.
Well, knowing Billy on the street, I know that I would get my scooter back, so yes.
Okay. What if it is Hosier,
I don't know who that is.
the singer?
No, I mean, I know they're a singer, but I've never seen them, and I've...
What
is
if
it Bring Me to Church?
Yeah, take me to church.
I don't know.
Bring me to church, please.
I would say no. I would say no, stranger.
What if we had just like watched his documentary or something and you knew who he was?
I still might say no because I'm not like...
What
he holds
if-
no relevance to me.
What if what's his face from Another Gay Movie, or Kyle from Eating Out 1 and 2?
I don't know who that... Like, I wouldn't recognize him.
You would recognize
I barely recognized anyone in those movies.
What if the Nico from Just Another Gay Movie or Another Gay Movie?
I might, but you were about to say if Carbonaro would ask me.
No, not Carbonaro, because you know who he is.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, because I know who he is. I would say yes. Also,
I know that, but Nico.
because
What about Nico?
I would know he's about to Carbonaro me. I'm probably
That's
on
why
his show.
That's why I didn't say Carbonaro.
I would say, Nico, whatever your real name is, why do you want my scooter?
What if RuPaul came up and asked for your scooter to borrow it?
Again, I would still ask, why do you need it?
What if...
Regardless of who it is. If it's Brett Gelman, I love Brett Gelman. I would start crying if I saw him. If Chris Gethard, I would start crying. Actually, Chris Gethard, comedian, on a lot of stuff. He is probably the only person who, if he came up to me and said, hey, sir, can I please borrow your scooter? I'd say, yeah, man, because I know it's either going to be a joke or you are very sad and in desperate need that you need this.
What if Bianca Del Rio came up and was like, hey, I need your scooter?
No, Bianca Del Rio scares. Okay. As I've told on other podcasts, people can be split into two categories. Either someone who will sack tap you or someone who will not sack tap you. Bianca Del Rio is very much in the will sack tap me.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like hit you, like sack
Hit
tap.
you in the balls?
Yeah. Like a quick
Why would
little
Bianca
jab.
Del Rio hit you in the balls?
They're
Maybe Bianca Del
scary.
Rio would literally just punch you in the face, but hit you in the balls.
You never had that in middle school, like kids sack tap each other?
I mean, they would try and then they would die.
Well, no, I'm saying like to other people. Like they were people who would sack tap each other.
I would see that and then they would die.
Wait, you see that and then you go, you don't sack tap others, and then you punch them?
Just knock them out.
You should be a
Knock 'em
preschool teacher.
out.
Hitting isn't nice, then you hit them. Oh no. I just made my nose itch. But yeah, guys, it depends on what the celebrity wants, and
So Bianca Del Rio came up to you and
I
was like,
would
James,
there wouldn't even be a chance for
what if you're
Bianca Del Rio.
what if you were surrounded by Bianca, RuPaul, and Katya? All three of them are just surrounding you. And you're just Katya's the one that was in the second
I know.
Bianca Del Rio movie.
I would blaze through.
What if they block you?
They're ganging up on me, then
Yeah.
yes, I'm terrified.
And they're like, we need your scooter. And then they take your scooter and then like they jump on each other's backs. So it's like a 3-high piggyback and then take off on your scooter.
I would say I'm not liable for the accident you are about to get into.
No, they're incredible. It's fine. They're
A 3, okay, go from bottom to top, who's...
Oh, it's Bianca Del Rio and then Katya and then RuPaul on top.
Yeah,
RuPaul's the lookout.
I don't think it's going to work. I know it's not going to work. I've been on a scooter.
I just like that scenario that I came up with. Anyway, back to the movie.
Corwin,
No one can borrow James's scooter is pretty much what we've established. Michael Carbonaro can borrow James's scooter. That's it.
Well, yeah, for a magic trip. But regardless, Chris Gethard, if you need a scooter, I will let you borrow my scooter. No questions asked. So the singer guy says it's established he recently sold out by himself Allstate Arena in Chicago. He said that his dad didn't like the music and like still doesn't think it's a great job.
He doesn't think music is a real job.
That would be like, Dad, I sold out the Allstate Arena with my hobby.
That father sucks.
Yes.
To be like, that's not a real job. Music's not a real job. He's like, I literally make more than you'll make in your lifetime.
Yeah, punch your dad, guys.
See, I'm rubbing off on you. Punch him. That guy, there was also a moment where he was like, oh, this is beautiful. It's like a Christmas picture for like the whatever. And the girl goes, snow hides a lot. It's like the Spanx of weather.
I liked that.
Like that. The Santa Clarita Diet girl said horses are just like big dogs, because that's what her love interest said. But then she was being rude. Her love interest was. Ugh. Don't be rude to your love interest, y'all. And
especially when you're hangry.
I stopped at, can I borrow your scooter, and nipple bleeding. I wrote nipple bleeding a lot. And the moment where Mila Kunis comes back into the Waffle Town and finds her boyfriend there with his friends, and she's just like, hey, you didn't want me to know that you were here, blah, 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 like kind of freaking out and all that. And his friend just coughs and calls her a psycho. And then across the restaurant, the dancers go, oh no, she did not just call that girl a psycho.
It was,
and all started sipping on milkshakes or whatever. Beautiful moment.
It was one of those things that you would expect in something like Airplane or They Came Together. One of those movies that is just like bonker, like it's just a joke per second. But it was nice in here.
It was nice because the girl was being rude. And
absolutely.
Calling her a psycho and stuff. And it's like, don't do that. Don't, especially if your friend is dating that girl, don't like roll your eyes and be rude about her. Like you might not agree with her, as like, you might not think that they're good together or anything like that. And you might try to be friends, but you know, if your friend's dating someone, don't just be outwardly rude to them. That's rude. You're being the ass in that situation. So anyway, the girl called her a psycho, and she's like, well, since you're the captain of the debate team, then you know that words have meaning. So since you're calling me a psycho, I guess I have to put meaning to this word. Picks up the milkshake, dumps it on her head. Beautiful. James was like, don't do that. It's too cold outside. I'm like, no, she deserved it.
Oh, her milkshake bring all the milk to her head. But as Corwin said, I'm going to correct one of these things you said. You said you don't roll your eyes when. You can just say you don't roll your eyes. Why do people roll their eyes?
Because, James,
it hurts.
It's involuntary sometimes.
It hurts so, like, even thinking about it hurts the back of, like, the muscle in your eye that makes it rotate. It hurts when I roll an eye. Maybe
I just rolled my eyes 3 times at James.
No, you just moved your head around. Yeah, you're just moving. I don't think you know what rolling your eyes is.
I'm literally rolling my eyes.
It's this. It's, oh, brother.
That's not sassy enough. Sorry.
Corwin, all he did was just move his head from one side and then move it to the other.
That's because James can't tell facial features, so he can't even see my eyes right now.
There is also a glare in your glasses, but I'm looking so hard at your pupils and they're not moving. Open your eyes as wide as you can. Eyes wide open, and then roll your eyes. Yeah, there you... Oh, you do a downward. That's odd.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, all I ever see in movies is people go up.
They're up and then down. I go down then up because I'm like, ugh. Because then I can end on the right and I'm like, ugh, look over. Ugh.
What if they're on the right?
Disgusted by you. Well, then they get a full force.
What's that?
Then they're just like, oh, he is rolling his eyes at me.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you do a whole other 360, or I guess a 720.
I spin my entire head around, but my body stays forward, like a la The Exorcist, and then that's just my eyes going around and around and around.
I'm also so sorry if any professional skateboarders, I meant, if you're listening, I meant a 540, not a 720. That would be 2 full rotations.
Well, anyway, those were my notes. I think the movie was good. It didn't have enough gay people in it. Thanks.
Hey, guys, you're in Southern Illinois, and maybe people aren't out. And JP could have been. We really wanted him to.
We were like, JP's the bi king. That's what he is. Beautiful.
That was our headcanon. Yeah.
For the character. He was beautiful. Anyway, yeah, the movie was good.
2 thumbs
I would recommend it. There's very little movies that we don't recommend. The
only one I have not recommended is Make a Wish.
Direct to DVD.
I mean, it had to be directed DVD.
You own it.
Yeah. It's only on DVD is what you meant to say.
Yes, so that's it. Did you have anything else about the movie, James?
No, should I rip that movie and put it, like, torrent it?
No.
Okay. So then other people can watch, like, throw it on YouTube.
No, other people can buy it.
No, you can't. You can only buy it on,
That's what I'm saying. Other people can buy it on DVD, James.
No, but it's only through, like, eBay. There's no, like, you can't buy it from the distributor. So all you're doing is just, like, shuffling them around.
eBay?
I bought it on Amazon from, like, a third-party seller.
That's not eBay.
Oh, my. Okay, here's what I'm saying. It has a Blockbuster sticker on it. Like, you only can buy it from people who bought it from other people.
This movie came out for Blockbuster?
It was at Blockbuster, yeah.
Who bought this movie at Blockbuster?
Please let us know. Did I buy your copy? Mr. Blockbuster himself calls and said, I believe you bought my copy.
You bought my copy of the movie.
But Corwin,
Make a wish. What
you got to plug?
What I got to plug? My theater is doing a showcase on the 21st. Information will be in the description. Saltbox Theater Collective. Follow them on Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff at Corwinning, and then follow this podcast. And the podcast would be This Movie's Gay. Also, shout out to Chelsea. I know she's listening. She knows what she's done. It's fine. She's great. She's lovely. We love her.
Chelsea?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Do I know Chelsea?
No.
Okay.
She's listening to you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Those are my plugs.
Check out my other podcasts, such as What the Hellmouth, Hit
Why
It
are you
and
going
Crit
so
It.
slow?
Because I needed to think. That's going to be edited out. Oh my God. What the Hellmouth, Hit It and Crit It. This movie's gay. Also, Mostly Speaking Sentai. See, you flustered me, and I said
you're just saying them. You're like, Mostly Speaking Sentai.
I said Mostly Speaking Sentai.
Hit It and Crit It.
No, I said What the Hellmouth, Hit It and Crit It.
Hellmouth.
Mostly Speaking Sentai.
This movie's gay.
Oh my! There's so much of us talking over each other on this episode. It's bonkers.
I'm still tired, as you all know.
They don't know.
They know. They've been listening to the episodes where we've been like,
energetic.
I've been tired.
Oh, yeah, but it's not like it's not like you established you are tired right now. So it's not like I'm still tired,
it's a continuation.
as you know.
I am tired until January. I will be perpetually tired.
Man, no sleep till January. Beastie Boys, come flag us for copyright. So go to mlmpod.com/whatever, but go to mlmpod.com right away to find out about those podcasts I mentioned. Also, if you're so inclined to donate, if you're in the Christmas giving of whatever holiday, go to MLM.
Go to mlmpod.com/donate
to donate, and we'll give you a shout out like we've done to like It Takes Two to Toku, Eric from Ranger Command Power Hour,
Eric, Ranger Command Power Hour,
Tito.
Then
we also got Steve F. Courtney,
hey, Steve F. Courtney,
Two Grapes, Shane. Love
Shane.
I apologize if I forgot to mention you, but
James apologizes to everyone he forgot to mention.
I don't
Maybe
think
he should write
have.
out a list.
Well, technically Courtney is the most recent donator, and that's who we are shouting out.
Shout out Courtney.
Hey, don't know if you listen. I know you listen to Hit It and Crit It, but guess what? If you ever start listening to back catalog, you will hear like 3 weeks of us shouting you out.
Amazing.
So yeah, go there. It helps us fund this project we do that we hope to someday be able to at least have a supplement income for everyone.
Fun.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And then check out my YouTube channel under Mostly Speaking Sentai, but check me out mostly playing PlayStation, playing games with my friends. Let's Plays, you know what they are.
Tell him to get Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, so we can play.
Just buy it, and then we'll play it.
Tell him to get Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance.
It's like $13 at the exchange. Go buy it.
I never go by there. That's so far away from me.
Please also listen to my rap music under Marshland Monster. That's all I've got.
I think I got James drunk today on accident somehow.
I'm just so excited to get to this new computer, Corwin.
I brought him bread pudding and he's just drunk from it.
I need a figgy pudding, please.
Figgy pudding and bread pudding's different.
What about tapioca, boba?
Tapioca boba is way different from bread pudding.
Hey guys, I've been James.
I've been Corwin.
Bye. Gloria. That's the second week in a row I've done that. Gonna be doing it all Christmas long. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Bye-bye.
No. Bye.
This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCullum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today.